hopped on.
Yeah, well, I heard Derek earlier. I'm glad you hopped on. Don't have an antenna adapter for that Quoshang to give that a try.
Oh, awesome, yeah. And I'm pushing 10 watts here through the Diamond X510 or whatever that thing is. About like 70 feet of coax, but I should be doing better than yet last week.
Yeah, you're doing a lot better than last week. You're S6, at least S6, bouncing S5, S6, good copy too.
Yeah, I have better ears now, I can tell, because my noise floor went up to about an S4, S5, so it was about an S1, S2 before, but that's on the tiny little signal stick. So yeah, big antenna makes a big difference.
Yeah, that's the feedback from my other radio you hear. Anyways, I don't hear you on that one. I guess, the rubber ducky through the house doesn't work.
Roger. Who else is on here? You said Derek was on here? Who else?
Yeah, I've just heard you and Derek.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be, I got the 705 hooked up to a duplexer now, so I can do HF and VHF.
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah, this radio has a separate PL259 for the VHF, UHF than the HF.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, no, I guess they just couldn't cram the duplexer into the 705, which is a bummer. So I got everything external.
All right, so just the nomenclature. Duplexer is a bunch of cavities, filters attached together, usually 8 of them. Diplexer is what splits the 2 meter from the HF.
Okay, yeah, well, that's what I thought, but this thing it's a Comet CF360, and one side is 1.3 to 30 megs, and the other one's 49 to 470 megs, and it says duplexer on it, but I thought for sure it was a diplexer.
Yeah, I'm just joking with you. I don't know why they just interchange them things. Yeah, it's a duplexer is supposed to be separating the receive from the transmit on a mountaintop on a repeater, and the diplexer, that's what you got at the end of your arrow antenna, so you can use one coax for both bands.
Okay, so I just Googled it, and that was the confusion, because a diplexer separates signals by frequency, and a duplexer separates signals by direction, which this technically is a diplexer.
Yeah, it's all about learning. Anyways, I don't know. Before I was a ham, I learned all about duplexers because Dad was a radio technician. Anyways, anybody else out there for a 2 meter sideband? Servando, it's crickets. It's crickets today. Yeah, we'll get this thing going.
Yeah, we'll blame it on the time change. They're not used to seeing so much daylight out right now.
Yeah, that's probably right. This new little radio is amazing. I wonder if later revisions I'll be able to get APR messages, later software revisions. I don't know. It's pretty darn cool, though.
I think you should definitely show it off at the next meeting for sure. I think people are going to be like, pretty amazed by it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty darn cool what you can do. I almost want to get another one. Like, I like this one the way it is. Get another one and start playing with all the other firmwares, because I only checked out the IJV, and then I updated to the latest greatest IJV, and then that has this big old book of functions, and none of the keypad labels do what they say they do. You have to look at this book, and they say that, and there's a little warning when you download that one. They go, oh, this is for like really experienced users. So that's why I dumped the IJV and went with that KD8 ECE. And yeah, because the functions on the buttons where you hit F and like VFOM, memory, those all work with this firmware.
Roger that. Yeah, I'm just kind of living vicariously through you. I'm showing my wife everything that you're doing, and she goes, "Are you going to buy another radio?" And I was like, "Maybe. I mean, it's not that expensive."
Uh-oh, I might have to buy you one.
That is a neat little radio to have with you, though. I mean, you want to talk about all around, you can do everything, VHF, UHF, SSB, upper, lower. That's pretty darn cool.
Yeah, it'll do FT8, but you got to have a computer. And that little, I don't know what they call that. That thing I have, the all-in-one radio connector thing I bought at Pacificon.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So you can hook up an antenna and check the noise floor of any given place? I mean, that seems like a lot better than carrying around a tiny FA.
Yeah, I don't know. You said noise floor. I don't know what you mean by that.
I mean, like if you turn it on and you put it on 14 meters and you can tell if you have like an S5 noise floor or if it's pretty quiet. I mean, you should be able to do that with that, right?
Yeah, that's a different firmware.
Gotcha. So you're going to have to get them on the selector switch.
Yeah, so this one, this firmware, I think it goes down to 17 meters for receive, but I don't have any punched in for that. But yeah, there's like this board you stick in there and you can go down to 20 meters, and then running whatever particular firmware you can check the noise floor. This is a great radio for, like, if you're on a soda, you have the option of spotting yourself, and you can do sideband on 2 meters or 70 centimeters, and you can do FM, and you can do AM too. I don't know who has AM though on VHF UHF.
That would be Pilot. The only people I can think of that are using AM on VHF.
Yeah. Anyways, I mean, you could essentially use AM like on this frequency. The pilots, I think they top out at like 135 megahertz.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. They don't go up as high. I guess we could technically do it, I guess. Hey, my wife just got back from the grocery run. I'm going to help her bring some bags in. I'll be right back. K6SR Victor all the way from Fairfield.
All right, copy that. I'll still be out here. W1FRD, Sideband Sunday. Anybody else out here as me and Savanda jamming up the airwaves? Jump on here, W1FRD.
A little bit better there, Fred, and
Oh, Derek, I heard you a little better there. Maybe conditions are getting better. I don't know. Yeah, you're up and down. I hear you for a moment, then I don't hear you.